All right, so now we'll finally get to find the area and perimeter of a weird looking polygon. So not like a square or perfect triangle and all that. We're gonna look at some weird, funky looking like shape and find the area and perimeter. So let's plot this first neatly, cleanly, so that we can study it and make sure we don't mess up and understand it best. So we have the points here at 1, 4, 4, 0, 2, 0, and -1, -2. So then 1, 4, let's go up here. Let's call this 1, 4. 4, 0, go to the right and down. Okay, I'll call this 4, 0. No, let's go more to the right. That'll be 4, M will be 4, 0. And 2, 0, so then it'll be between those two. Hmm. 2, 0. And then P will be -1, -2. So go over here. Say it right there. Yeah. Let's put the M a little farther over here. 4, 0. Okay, so let's connect these now as best as we can. Oh man. Oh no, what's going on here? Got this. L to P, straight line it, sort of. P to N, N to M, and there we go. We got to find the area of this guy. So it's like not a triangle, but it has like triangle looking shapes in it. So what do we do? Well, let's make it into a triangle, yeah? So what we're going to do is divide this into two triangles. So we're going to have this be, let's make a triangle from here to there. I'm going to go red line actually. And let's do another point over here, A. So we're going to have the area of A and P. So the area of this will be, the area of the entire thing will be the area of A and P. Let's do triangle A and P over here. A and P plus, so let's do a triangle up here in purple. Plus the area of triangle LAM, lamb. Yeah, let's read this up. Okay, so how do we do this? Let's focus on first lamb, top guy. So we want to remember the area of a triangle in general. Let's remind ourselves the area of a triangle. A is equal to 1/2 base times height. But the base, remember, and the height, this could be the base, but the height, remember, has to make a right angle. From here to here will be the height. The height has to make a right angle to the base. That's how we get the area for a triangle. So if we want to find the area of lamb, so let's go over here. Area of lamb. The base here will be AM. Let's have that be our base. So let me go right here. So let's go This length right here will be our base. And the length from here to this part right here, this will be our height. Call that'll be h. Call that b and h. Now, where's my purple? Now, this b is just going to be the distance from a to m. So lam will be equal to 1/2 times the length of am multiplied by if multiplied by h, which, well, let's make another point over here. Let's call that point C, I guess. Point C. Let's draw an arrow actually outward. Point C. So that'll be the length of LC. Now C is easy to find because it's right below L. So it's going to have a y coordinate or an x coordinate of 1 and a y coordinate of 0. So C is at 1, 0. So then we know that LC will be from 4 to 0. This length will then just be 4. Times 4. But you have to find the length of AM though. And this is where it gets fun. A is going to have, we know it's going to have a y coordinate of 0. So let's go over here. Point A, y coordinate of 0. But we need to find, actually I don't even know why I did this arrow, but it doesn't matter. But we need to find the x coordinate for A. We know the y coordinate is 0. Now to do that though, we're going to look at this line here, LP. Like think of LP as like the line with as a side of like a linear equation going through it. Like this, let's pretend this is an equation going through it, y equals mx plus b. So it coincides with this line because it's a straight, straight line is a linear equation. So we want to find the equation of the line that goes through the points L and P. That's the key. Find the equation of the line that goes through L and P. So for that, let's break it down as y equals mx plus b. You got to find the slope, m. Well, let me go over here so I don't get in the way of that. Let's first find the slope. Remember, slope is change in y over change in x. Definitely don't forget that. Memorize it for life. You should know this just better than you know your birthday or your mother or your mother's name and all that. Maybe not your mom, but know this better than what your left hand is. So y equals mx plus b. So the slope from P to L, we go up 6 from -2 to 4, and to the right 2. So this will be 6 over 2, which will be 3. Recycling this back into here, we can go ahead and write y then is 3x plus b. So we need to find b. To find b, we can just pick a point that this line goes through. So let's pick point L, because we know it goes through point L at 1, 4. So if it goes through the point 1, 4, we know then, on the next line, I guess, y, let's put 4, is equal to 3 times 1 plus b. Solving this, b is just 1. And then y will be 3x plus 1. Now that's just the equation of the line it goes through. But with this, now we have the power to find where point A is at. Because we know that point A has a y coordinate of 0. So we can plug in 0 into this equation for y and then solve for x. So 0 equals 3x plus 1. I don't know why I didn't write here. I'll draw something there. So 3x plus 1, so then x will be negative 1 equals 3x. X will be negative 1/3. So then point A is going to be at negative 1/3 comma 0. Let me put it in black so it's a little easier to see. Negative 1/3. Oh, negative 1/3 comma 0. There we go, sort of. All right, now we know that we can find AM, because from negative 1/3 to 4 is just going to be 4 1/3. So AM is 4 1/3, which is just 13/3. So this will be 13/3 times 4 times 1/2. Doing the math, 1/2 of 4 is 2. 2 times 13 over 3, 26 over 3. And that this will be the area, or 26 over 3 square units, will be the area of triangle LAM. Let's put this in purple then. So then we'll replace that in a minute or a few minutes here. So we have LAM, but now we have to find ANP. ANP. So we have to find the triangle here. From here to here to here. So, and let's use this space over here for that. The triangle ANP, the area will be then, let's have this be the base. And actually maybe I can probably just draw this out a little bit better. But from A to N, so the area will be, let's put 1/2 the base. The base will be from A to N. So then let's, from here to here, this will be the base of triangle ANP. That'll be the base of that. The base from A to N, so 1/2 AN multiplied by the height of this triangle. The height of this triangle will just be the length or the vertical distance from this point down to P. So we can look at it in one of two ways. We can just see how far down you go from here to get to P. So maybe you pull a diagonal like that sort of thing. This length will be H, this will be the height. Or you can go from here to there. It just has to be perpendicular to it. What can I do here? So let me do it over here. Yeah, so you can understand this in case you haven't maybe spent much time with this. With like a slanted triangle, I'm being weird right now about where should I draw this. So a slanted triangle like that, like a scalene triangle. So this is like point A, N, P, right? We found the base to be here from A to N. We have that be our base. But then the height will be like this vertical distance from here to here. So it lines up with A. But this vertical distance is the same as from N to down here to P. It's the same, all the same. Just make sure you line up with the same coordinates as P. So from P up to A, so from -2 to 0. -2 to 0 is just a 2. So 1/2 AN times P times from here to here times 2. We can call this another point, but it's not necessary. Let's just call it let's just write the height. So from -2 to 0 again. So this times 2, and we'll get the area will be 1/2 AN. AN we have from -1/3 to 2, so that'd be 2 1/3 or 7/3. So 1/2 times 7/3 times 2. These 2's cancel, so we just get 7/3 square units for that. Whew, almost there. So the total area will just be adding this and that. So going back to our ANP plus our lam, we go and we get, where can I write this? Come on, I write it over here. Is that okay? Area will be equal to the area of triangle AMP, which we have right here. NP, which is 7/3, plus the area of LAM, 26/3. Come on. Work. 26/3. And what do you know? It adds up to 33/3. Actually, let's just go over here. 33/3. Which is just 11. So 11 square units. 11 units squared. So 11 square units. Just with enough space to spare. Interesting number, 11 square units. Or 11 units squared. It's all good. All right. Yeah, let me just write it over here. 11 square units. 11 units squared. I don't know why I keep on saying that. Apologize. 11 units squared. That's the area of this entire polygon. Cool. So that's really the tough part about this problem. The perimeter. We just add the side lengths. So I don't want to erase this, but I guess I have no choice. All we do is add up LM, MN, NP plus LP. So where can I write this? All right, I'm going to erase this part. Okay, here we go. The perimeter. And yes, this is an extra fun and long problem, so enjoy it. But the perimeter is much faster. The perimeter would just be equal to LM plus MN plus NP plus PL. Now, I'm not going to go through all the tedious calculations here because it's just a distance formula over and over 4 times. Except for NM, you can find NMN by just going from 2, 0 to 4, 0. This will just be 2. LN's easy. LM, remember hypotenuse of a triangle, so from here down here to there, 2 to 4, so this is 2. This is 4 squared plus 2 squared, square root of 20, I believe. But again, you feel free to work it out on your own because this is just a tedious calculation. So just trust my math. And let me use my calculator. I'll get LM will be 5. It'll be 5. And NP, we got square root of 13 plus the square root of 40. I'm going to change the colors. And when you add them all up, so let's see, square root of 13 plus the square root of 40 plus 7, we get 16.93 units for the perimeter. But again, try this on your own if you want practice with it. Try it first on your own by pausing the video and doing the work, then check in with this, and you should get this. All right, done for now. I hope that helps. Again, this is a great problem for you to, conquer math and practice your skills. So let me know if this helped or any feedback, questions. Feel free to, bring it on. And if it did help, of course, subscribe, thumbs up, all that great stuff. I'll see you guys in the next video.